First, I want to thank everyone so many of you, for reaching out and offering condolences on the passing of my grandma. I'm glad that she had the opportunity to meet so many of you at Shul over these past few years. She has been a frequent visitor and guest in our home. And for me, we had so many years together, Baruch Hashem. It's special to have spent 43 years with her. A number of people who have come to the home, especially some close family friends, have noted that they felt such a joy in coming to the funeral, which is obviously a strange sentiment. But they said, the whole year we've been going to funeral after funeral for soldiers who unfortunately have given up their lives, al Kiddush Hashem, and it's hard, it's tragic. But we come to a funeral for a woman who lived a full life, 95 years. This is the way it's supposed to be. And for us, it just feels so nice that we get to go to a proper, a normal funeral to pay their kavod achron to her. So I thought that was a meaningful idea and something for all of us to think about, as we have been in Chutz La'aretz, but we feel very much the same pain that our brothers and sisters in Eretz Yisrael have been feeling. I do want to share an idea, a thought with you that I actually shared at the funeral, which is that the star of the show of Yetzias Mitzrayim is not Moshe, it's not Aaron. Perhaps the unsung hero of the story is the matet, the staff, because without the staff, none of the miracles would have taken place. Indeed, we're told, the Medrash writes, that staff that Moshe had actually belonged to Adam HaRishon, and it was given all the way to David HaMelech. It lasted for all those years. That, they say, the Mishnah Perkei Avos tells us that the staff was actually created on Erev Shabbos. It was created the right before the last day of creation ended. The buzzer, that's when the staff was created. This mate was so important, so crucial in the story of Yetzias Mitzrayim and in so many moments throughout Jewish history. And I think the mate reminds us of the importance of having of strength. A mate is someone, a king uses a mate as leadership, as a form of leadership. This is how you rule. It's not just a magic wand per se, but it's something that has so much more value and symbolism. But at the same time, the word mate also means lintot. It means to bend and be flexible, because when you're a leader, you can't just lead with a strong stick. You also have to be willing and have the knowledge to know when to bend and when to be flexible. Those are the two different types of leadership. Moshe and Aaron. Moshe was more of the strong leader. Aaron was perhaps more of the one looking for cooperation. Two different styles. The Mate teaches us that you have to be that same person with both those values, to know when to be strong and to know when to bend and when to be flexible. But most interesting of all, the word Mate also means tribe. I think the message for all of us is that one mate, one staff, can multiply and become and turn into many matos, many staffs. And each and every one of us has a responsibility in their own lives to be that mate, to be that staff, to create a legacy so that they have many more matos that surround them and their families, and they can continue to live on with the values that that original mate espoused. Those are the ideas of the mate: strength, flexibility, and continuity. May we all take those messages and those values inculcated in our lives and use it to inspire the next generation. Have a wonderful Shabbos.